All right, so guys, here's a story. I was a top producing realtor myself. I was doing about 200 mil a year in sales, and most of my sales came from social media. So about 10 years ago, my first sale came from LinkedIn advertising, and that wasn't even advertising. It was just posting a just sold, just listed, and I got a sale out of it. And the whole idea was that how can we do this in a more sustainable way, in a way that it wouldn't take your all of your day. It would enable you to be able to post consistently, do connect with your audience and all those things without basically just doing this all day, because it does take a lot of time to do advertising for social media, whether you're a mortgage broker, real estate agent, or any of those. And it's also really, really important to always stay on top of mind, always keep posting content. So that's what our platform is really. And we are now part of the NAR. So NAR has actually invested in the company last year, and we are going full steam ahead with almost 80,000 realtors that we help with. And the goal is to help you post consistently. The goal is to help you do things in a way that you're always on top of mind. So with that, Alex, Greg, and Nico, which city are you guys joining us from? So I can better tailor the pitch for you guys.
I'm joining from New Jersey.
New Jersey. Love New Jersey. What about you, Greg? I think you're on mute now. So let me, yeah, you might have to unmute. Still on mute, I think. Los Angeles. Okay. Encino. And then Lila. Okay. All right. So let's get going. And what do you guys currently do for your social media? So Mike, if you want to tell us a little bit about your business.
I'm actually a social media agency. That 90% of what we do is social media for agents.
Okay, interesting.
Because they don't have time to do it themselves.
Okay.
So we're actually looking at roomvu to supplement what we're doing on a native organic scale. We like the platform so far with the video content. So looking at implementing that with a lot of our agents that we work with.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. And what I would do is I would get Mike from our sales team to actually get to talk to you, and you can kind of go from there. All right. What about you, Nico?
I am a new agent. Just been a few weeks. I'm with Keller Williams Village Square in Ridgewood, New Jersey. So I've been following you for a while, and now that I'm a new agent and starting part-time, I work full-time. I am looking to see how this works to market my page.
It's awesome. It's great. It's great. Greg, Karen, Alex.
I'm from San Francisco Bay Area, and I am a mature agent that has to learn new technology. So I need help.
I love how you described it. That's awesome. I was actually down there in SF this weekend, so I met with a lot of Compass managing brokers and different teams to basically make the platform better for them. And Greg, what about you?
I am a fairly new agent and I'm using Facebook.
Okay. All right. So let's get going. With that, I would just get started and I'll walk you through this. So, all right. So the biggest pain that every agent has, as Mike will tell you, is that coming up with content that actually converts. So early on in the day, what we did was this. So we would show up at your door with a camera and a script. And this is 2019. And we were like, hey, agent, go read this. We'll make this beautiful video and we'll post it for you. Well, we don't post it for you. We would give it to you. So this was going well until, so we were in Vancouver, remember? Like it started getting cold and rainy, and then people stopped showing up to these videos. And they were like, can you just do one and send it to me? I was like, okay, sure. We would do one and send it to you. Guess what? even when we made it, they didn't post it because they had other things to do. So we're like, okay, that's not helping. So next, what we did was we actually made the video and posted for them. So we created a calendar so they can just plug in the social media and we will post the content for them. Guess what? A lot of them came to us and say, hey, Sam, can you actually tell me if I'm posting the same content as this other agent in my area or not? And I'm like, okay, sure. Now we built this AI that makes sure that we are not posting the same content at the same time for these agents. And we added more personalization. So essentially what we do is we go through every report, everything that gets published. This could be your local real estate market update. This could be your essentially newsletter or anything that comes out in your area. We grab that content, we read through it, and we create content out of it. And then we personalize it to each agent. We make sure that the content that we post is super personalized and it's not shared. It's very personalized to each agent. And then you can use this system on 3 channels. Okay. And it's really important to understand the difference between these 3 channels, because a lot of times agents just mix these up. The first one is social media and your sphere of influence. So this is basically the people that have followed you in the past, the people that you've connected in the past, different careers, different things. You already have a warm intro to these guys, okay? And what you want to do is you want to connect with them and consistently remind them that you do business. Consistently tell them that, hey, this is Greg, this is Nico, and I'm posting something about the market today. The next thing that you want to do, and it's different from the Facebook and other social medias that you use, is ads. So ads is when people do not follow you, do not know who you are, but you appear in front of them, you get in there, you get a cold lead and you start warming them up. And then the last thing is database nurturing. So this is the context that you have through past clients, your email list, and you appear in front of them with our email marketing solutions. So 3 solutions. I would walk through all these 3 solutions today. Ask me questions, but the idea is that do not mix these channels up, because a lot of times I just see this and it's not a good practice. So now let's look at a LinkedIn profile and show you what our platform looks like in production. So this is Lana. She's a Compass agent in San Diego. And what we do every day, we post content on her behalf. So if you kind of go to her LinkedIn feed, yesterday we posted how much is her home worth, like how much is your home worth. This is this is a content about low down payment options for American buyers. So take a look at this content here. This video that you see is custom tailor made for Lana. So all of this, our designers actually sat down with her to come up with this theme. And you can do a lot of cool things with the videos. But the idea is that every content is custom tailor made. So it basically talks to all of these options here. And again, this is all custom tailor made for her. This is her footage of the city. This is the actual content that we have. And the idea is that you post content consistently and remind people that you do business. This could be, this is an Indigenous Peoples Day, another day that we posted this for her. This is a beautiful image that we created for her. Again, look at this. It's all custom tailor made. And if you click on these images that we've created, you can basically go to these landing pages. And over here, you can just simply read through the content, because guess what? No one wants to read that gigantic PDF. No one wants to read that huge market report that no one understands what's going on with it, right? So you can basically take a look at this. Is an $85 million affordable housing in San Diego. Again, the content is local. It talks about the whole thing. And if you want to know more, you can just simply click on how much is my home worth, or click on like which homes I can afford. But the idea is that there's a lot of content that people can just go to, and these are lead gen campaigns. And if the person is really interested to read the full article, they can just click here and read the actual article on San Diego Business Journal. Remember, she's in San Diego, so she gets San Diego content. If you're sitting in Atlanta, you get Atlanta content. If you're sitting in New Jersey, you will get New Jersey content. All right. And you would have to just tell us, and we'll kind of go from there. Again, another content here, another. So again, look at this one. Realtors report San Diego home prices plunged this much, blah, blah, blah. So the whole idea is that you post every day and you post consistent content. That is the biggest thing that realtors miss. And I want to show you something else here, because realtors are always guilty of this. And we count, this is my LinkedIn, and I will show you something. So you look at this. This is a post that I made, and you look at this one and you're like, Sam is very sad. He only got like 22 likes or whatever, right? But let me tell you something. How many people do you think saw this post? You ready? Have a guess. 1,200 people saw my post that I made. That is, if I had to actually pay to get in front of these people, I would have paid almost $1,000 to get in front of these people. So this is the true power of social media. You're not counting likes. You're not counting any of that. You're counting how many people saw my post today that I did not have an opportunity to get in front of them. And this is the biggest thing that we're all guilty of. We are always counting likes and follows. You shouldn't do that. Okay, so let me show you another example here. So this was Lana. Let me show you Richard Silver. So Richard Silver is the past president of Toronto Real Estate Board. He's with Sotheby's, and he's been using our product for a while now. So let me show you what it is that we do for him as well. So very similar to Lana. The main difference is that you see the content looks different. It's not looking the same. Because he's on a platinum tier, we basically make the content look and feel stand out differently. This is another thing. So this is him and his partner. So you can see basically, so again, researches in Toronto housing market activity. So you can see the actual video here and kind of go from there. Okay, and different platforms get different looks and feel for the content. So if I show you here, for example, on Instagram, the content looks slightly different. We do more stories. On Facebook, we do more posts. So this is the key thing. So let me show you an example here. So this is again Ali. So you can see this is our post here. And then if you go to his stories, I think he has a lot of stories in here. So this is all us. This is all the stuff that we made on behalf of Ali, and we posted on his Instagram. All this is like all you see is basically us making all these contents and we're posting on his behalf. Obviously not this one, because that was himself. But remember one thing, guys. So we do the heavy lifting. We come up with consistent content, but there's one thing that you still have to do, and that is posting consistently about something else. Okay. And I will show you what this means. So here's an example here. This is my Instagram. Okay, so remember one thing. So roomvu creates content and posts it for you, just like this one. And you can do interesting things. You can basically add your own opening to the videos, just like this one that I did. Okay, and we will post this. But remember one thing, you still have to post something on your own. So the agents that we've seen getting the most value out of a platform are the ones that are following this rule. We do 5 to 7 times a week posting for you. But that 20% of the 80%, so we do 80% of the work, but that 20% is still you. You still have to post something on your own. So this is an example of me and with my team just saying, hey, we just posted this, right? So you cannot bypass this one. You still have to post something on your own. Or this is me, like, for example, doing a run, like a charity run. Like I had to post it. If you're not posting it, you're not creating that personal engagement with the people that are following you. So we do the work, we do create these contents, and they help you stay impactful. But the rest of it, you still have to do. So let me mute. Okay, so now let me just dive deep into one of you guys' profile so we can kind of go from there and present the what's inside it. So Nico, do you have a profile with us? I suppose you do.
I think so.
All right,
I'm
Nico,
not sure.
Cindy. Let's see. All right, and you're with KW, right?
Yes. Nico's short for Nico Sevic, so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
All right, so the first thing I would do is I would change this KW to Keller Williams, and I will show you why. Keller Williams.
They also use KW VSR.
Okay, so Keller Williams VSL. Let's just try this for now. And we'll
No, take out, just put Keller Williams.
all right, sure. Okay, so you ready for this? I'm gonna click update, and this would change the way your content looks and feels like. You see, now it has all Keller Williams branding on it. You see this now? And all your content is looking more like Keller Williams now. You see?
Mhm.
So this is like for the big brokerages, we actually have the system that allows you to have this personalized look and feel for every content that we share. Now, Nico, let's look at your content calendar. So this is the schedule that we use to come up with content and post content for you.
Like my brokerage has, they have their own, but it's not, I'm a new agent, so there's not a lot.
Yeah.
I have to build it.
So we've already built this for you. You don't need to do anything. All you have to do is just go ahead and connect your Instagram. So this is one content that we're posting for you. These are 3 New Jersey spots ranking among the best places to live in the US, right? And you can take a look at how this post is made on Instagram, how this post is made on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. We're automatically posting for you. You don't need to do anything, Nico. All you have to do is just plug in your social media and we would do the posting. So the brokerage never has enough content because they lack actual useful market update. So we have a lot of brokerages that use us to create content for them. But what we do for you is basically coming up with timely content that is saying what's happening in the market. So another day we're posting this beautiful video for you. Okay, it's already made. You don't need to do anything. All you have to do is just connect your social media and you're good to go. This is your schedule and we will post content for you. And every 2 days before it goes out the gate, you get an email from us that says, hey, Nico, we're posting this for you. You're happy with it? Don't do anything. You're not happy? Come back, delete. And we would learn from your experience. And if you go under settings here, you can do a lot of settings and interesting things that you can do. So you can choose your default hashtags. You can choose the content type. So which submarket are you in? Are you just mostly in New Jersey?
Bergen County.
All right. Where is that? I think I saw that. County. Say it again, Burlington? No.
No, Bergen County.
Bergen County.
But I'm overseeing all of New Jersey, but mainly North Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised Bergen County is not there.
Okay, we'll look at this one. All right, I'm just gonna put you on New Jersey anyway for now. And then what is the second city that you do business? So you have Ridgewood. What else?
North Jersey.
North.
So that's all the towns in Bergen County, North Jersey. It's not coming up.
No, it is probably North. Just need to Jersey. There you go. I got a lot of places in North Jersey. Which one would it be?
No. How about if you search Bergen County there?
All right, Bergen County.
No, Bergen.
Bergen. There you go.
No,
Bergen. Anyway,
no.
I think this would serve the purpose for now. Anyway, you go next, and then you can basically see the connected social media. So you can connect Facebook Business, Facebook Personal, Instagram. We will do stories and posts there. You can connect your Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. So every social media that you can think of, we would actually post there. Okay. And here's the thing. So I want to tell you a couple of things here, Nico. So you see some of the days we are not posting, and look, the New Jersey market update is here. Remember how we picked it?
And that's actual, like
Yeah.
actual.
Yeah, look, it's August data. It comes with the actual market update. It has like how many listings were sold, how many listings were active. Take a look. The inventory is down, all these things. It's reliable data that comes in and shows you that data, right?
So
So
I would put in my own caption and I would add my hashtags
there you go. You can do
per
that here.
post, right?
It's better not to do that because you don't have the time to come back here every day. Pick something that you would stick with it, and we would make sure that we're posting the content that way.
Wow.
Okay, but you
Um,
can come back and delete it and do it. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so let's say you send another one. So that's just a content post. It's nothing for people to click on or anything like that.
So this is your social media. We'll get to ads. Don't mix this with ads.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Sam, where's the market data pull from?
It's coming from the local board within that area.
Mm.
So we actually integrate with most boards now. Okay, so this is a video that we post. Okay, if you share this on social media, you can see, like, this is the image that we post. We also include this link for you. I don't want to confuse you, but once it actually goes to your social media, it shows like this. The people can click on these, they can read the article, and they can ask you questions like, how much is my home worth, which homes I can afford, and so on. But let's not get there. I'll come back to this. So the cost for this one, this is the basic social media automation. You're probably asking, like, is this costing an arm and a leg? The answer is no. What you saw that we will post for you is only $24.99. So for less than $1 a day, we post everything for you in these areas. All right. So 5 to 7 times a week post on Facebook Business, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. Okay. There is one layer up, and this one gives you more hyper local data, right? So like county level market reports and so on, plus YouTube automation. So we also post to your YouTube, plus your weekly newsletter. This one is really important. I will show you what that is. Okay. And then the next tier is your platinum tier. So platinum is basically where we sit down and we design your own theme. So remember how these posts looked and felt like right here? This one. We can actually make this ultra personal for you. And this is how it would look like. So once you go on platinum, you would see that you can basically make like really, really cool creatives. So this is like other agents. This is what we've done for other agents. So let me show you a Keller Williams sample. So this is an agent with Keller Williams. See how this content looks and feels like? It's like the next tier of personalizations. So this one is $3 a day or $100 a month. Okay. And you can see the video, it's custom tailor made for her. So she's also a KW agent. Look at this. It's all very custom tailor made for her. So it looks like that an entire army of marketers sat down with her and did this. This is another example here, basically in the EXP agent. And then if you want, remember how I showed you my Instagram? Some agents get creative and they can actually create their own opening to the video. So you can send this video to us and we would make this and stitch it to every video that goes out the gate. So all this branding is our work, but the video itself is you saying something really cool. So you could be saying, hey, this is Sam. Let's go take a look at this month's market update, right? This is really cool. It makes a personal touch or adds a personal touch to your video. Another thing is on Instagram, these contents look and feel different. And on this plan, the $100 plan, we also give you $300 credit to spend on Facebook ads. I will tell you what the Facebook ads are. Do not confuse them with actual social media. We'll get there. Okay. So far, what I described was just social media. Any questions about social media automation and how we post there? Okay.
So would it look the same content like I'm seeing? Would it be different, looking different? Like, would it be the same style every day?
So on different social media channels, it will be different, right? And remember, like you
so
get
let's say you post on Instagram, because I only have two posts, Facebook and
okay.
Instagram. You would post the same look every day?
If you go on platinum, no, you would get a different look and feel, right? But if you go on the basic plan, this is what we will post for you. Still looks interesting. It still creates a lot of engagement. But remember one thing, you still have to post something of your own. So we give you a schedule here and you have to follow these. So, I mean, you don't have to follow them, but it's better if you do. So these are some tips for you for that day that we are not posting, right? So share some helpful tips that you know about buying or selling, your favorite local market, whatever it is that you are doing, your favorite sports, like hitting the gym, picking up kids from school, that personal touch you still have to do. Okay, so do not think that you can just automate the entire process. You can automate most of it, but you still have to post something of a local content. Does that make sense? And remember, not posting is a lot worse than posting something that is not perfect. This is the typical thing that I keep telling to realtors. Do not think that, oh, this is not perfect content. You had an opportunity to reach 300 people, 200 people today that you didn't do. So if you didn't do that, like, you can come up with that perfect content, but also use all of these to make sure that you're appearing as that market expert in your area. This is the key thing. All right. More questions. So roomvu, tell how many views with roomvu? Yes, you will basically go to analytics and you will be able to see how many posts we've made for you, and you will be able to see the impressions, reach, engagement, and so on. So as soon as you connect your social media, you'll be able to see exact details here as to how many posts we've made, how many things that we shared for you. Can the brand be customized to a boutique? I suppose you mean a boutique as a brokerage, boutique brokerage, Mike? Or, yes, we do have a brokerage plan actually, that we basically customize every look and feel in there and all their agents in there. So Mike can actually tell you about this. Mike from our sales team would actually get to you. So again, Nico, look at this content. This is talking about different markets around you. And the important thing is it positions you as that market expert. It positions you as the person that knows what they're talking about. I get agents that come to me all the time and they're like, hey, Sam, thanks for sharing this. I didn't know this was happening. And our job is to stay on top of the market. So all this content would help you get there. So moving on, what I described so far was the social media. A lot of agents came to us and they were like, Sam, can I actually run an ad on this? The answer is no, you do not want to run an ad on this long video. It would not perform well. Okay, so this is if you want to go from a cold lead, if you want to connect with people that are not following you. Okay, so what I described was for the people that are following you and like their friends and so on. This is for the people that are not following you and you want to appear in front of them. For that, you go and run ads with us. Okay, here's a cool thing. We give you the list and we give you a list of creatives that you can use. So you can basically say, get a list of homes under 500K in basically Ridgewood, New Jersey. You can see this list is created for you. You see this? This is your ad. And you can just go here, click next. You go through all the information. It looks okay. And then you can say, I'm targeting qualified home buyers and sellers in Ridgewood area. And we would run your ad on Facebook for you. Okay, so if you want to get creative, if you want to spend money on ads and ads management, this is a perfect solution for you. You will basically use this to get more buyers and sellers, qualified buyers and sellers. But remember a couple of things. And I want to emphasize on this because realtors get this mixed up all the time. What you would do here is you would run ads, this ad that you see on Facebook and on Instagram. But what you would do is you would get qualified home buyers that are cold leads. Okay, you need to warm these people up. So roomvu would do that for you. So if you look here, we would start texting them, we would start emailing them on your behalf, and we would send them a branded video that says, hey, you're a buyer, here's how to get pre-qualified. Hey, you're a seller, here's how to increase your home value. So for a period of 1 week, we do follow-ups with your leads. Okay, so for 1 week, we follow up with all your leads and give them content that helps them with that home buying and home selling journey. And after that 1 week is done, okay, we send them a newsletter. This brings us to the last feature of the platform. This will give you a branded newsletter. So the same content that we use on social media, we now send it to someone's inbox. Okay, so you add your contacts here, let's say 20 people, 30 people, 100 people, or the leads that you get from other sources or from roomvu. They will get this beautiful handcrafted email about what's happening in their market. Okay, and if you click on these, you would see new listings at the lowest level since May. You would see all these things so this one, for example, New Jersey retail project gets green light. Okay, so this is about New Jersey. This is about your market, and we've scheduled this to be posted to your audience. Okay, if you click on these, again, you get to read this. It looks great. The people can ask you questions and so on. But the idea is that you would have this newsletter every week going out the gate, and you can set the frequency. You can say, I want it every 2 weeks, every month, every week. But you appear in front of your audience. You go inside their inbox while they're, I don't know, doing other things, browsing through their inbox. So remember one thing, it's all about consistently appearing in front of your audience. And I always say this, you can do a lot of the things that we do on your own. It's not rocket science. You can do them on your own. But the question is, do you have the time and resource to do this consistently 5 to 7 times a week on multiple social media channels? If the answer is no, we're here to help. And if you think you can do it, go ahead. But just remember, you have to post multiple channels, multiple times a week to get that success. Can I show TikTok samples? Yes, I can. I can just go in here. So if you go under videos to share, you would see a lot of content here. So you get different county market updates here. You get different things that are coming in that market. This is how your content would look and feel for TikTok. And so this is like an example for TikTok video. So these videos are a lot shorter and less branding because people would connect with shorter content on social media, on different social media. So these are TikTok videos, right? So we will post all that on all different channels for you. Does that make sense? Okay, so there's a Spanish videos if you want, and there is like archive videos. So these are the videos that we have created. They're no longer relevant, but you can still see them. Like for the Queen, we made a video. For Indigenous people, we made a video. If you're in the US or Canada, you would get Memorial Day content, all those things that would come in. These are national or events that we come up with and we post on your behalf.
Would that be posted on Facebook and Instagram as well, or just
Everywhere.
TikTok?
Everywhere, automatically. Remember, the social media that you connect, we post to it automatically. You don't need to do anything in there. We post automatically for you on your behalf. So hit me with more questions, guys.
Is there a membership, or you can cancel anytime, or?
You can cancel anytime. If you get the pro monthly, you pay a little bit more. Let me go back to pricing. So you have all these pricings here. These are yearly pricings. You can click monthly as well. So if you click on monthly, basically instead of 20 something, you pay $40 a day, $40 a month, which is still very relatively low. On premium, you can also get monthly instead of basically yearly. And then on these two platforms, on these two plans, because there's a lot of overhead on our end, you can only get them on a yearly basis. The platinum and the diamond, you can only get them on a yearly basis. And the reason is simple. We need to spend a lot of work designing your themes, designing your content. And it at least takes us $500 to $600 of design work for these plans. So that's why you cannot buy them monthly. You can only get them yearly. But you can get started from any of these. You can upgrade. You can do all sorts of things in there. So more questions, guys. Greg, Alex, Mike. All right, you good?